Have you ever been overwhelmed by the volume of data available from social media analytics reports and wondered how to gain customer insights from those analytics? New to Microsoft Social Engagement 2015 release is a powerful analytics tool that provides a rich set of intuitive and interactive analytics that reveals complex data in a visual way. We start our analysis on the overview dashboard. Here, we get a quick snapshot of what's happening on social media across all search topics for the default time period. In this example, we are looking at what happened last week across all search topics. To drill in deeper, all we need to do is click on the line and the time frame is automatically updated and all widgets refreshed. Now let's quickly walk through the other widgets on this overview dashboard. The phrases widget shows the most significant phrases across all posts in our current dataset. The search topics widget displays the top categories of search topics by volume. In this example, we can see which categories or search topics are getting the most buzz in the last week. The languages widget gives us the most spoken languages across all posts in our current dataset. The authors widget shows us which users or authors are making the most posts. We can see an expanded view of this widget with additional details such as the reach score to help us identify our key influencers. The sources widget displays the top sources by volume. We can see where the conversations are happening. In this example, it appears that most of the posts are coming from Twitter. The sentiment widget utilizes the natural language processing technique to identify positive, negative, and neutral sentiment on individual posts. We then compute an aggregate sentiment score on a scale of +10 to -10. +10 represents 100% positive posts, while -10 is 100% negative posts. The location insights widget shows on a map where the conversations are happening. The size of the bubble on the map indicates the number of posts coming from that location. And finally, the Facebook post type widget. This widget displays the breakdown of posts on all Facebook pages in your current dataset. The conversation dashboard focuses on content analysis to help us understand what exactly people are talking about on social media. The phrases chart provides a larger view of the phrases widget we saw on the overview dashboard. The phrases history widget shows the top 3 phrases and the volume of those phrases over time. The trending phrases widget displays the phrases that are most commonly found in the current time period as compared to the past 5 time periods. This helps you easily identify new and emerging conversations. The phrases on top source shows the phrases that are more commonly found on the top source. In this example, Twitter as compared to all sources. The sentiment dashboard focuses on sentiment analysis to help you understand what people feel about your products, brands, services, or even your competitors. The sentiment history chart shows you how the sentiment has evolved over time. The sentiment coverage widget shows the breakdown of volume of posts based on the sentiment calculated by the system and manually edited. The top negative and positive phrases show us the most significant phrases people use when speaking negatively or positively. The sources by sentiment shows us how this sentiment varies by source. We can identify which sources are generating the most positive and negative sentiment. The top fans and critics displays the people who are making the most positive and the most negative statements. We can use this information to identify your brand ambassadors. The location dashboard focuses on location-based analysis to help you understand where the social media conversations are happening. The map presents how the volume of posts are distributed across the globe. The larger the bubble, the higher the volume of posts from that location. We can zoom in on the map down to a country, city, and even street level to see where the posts are coming in from. And if we zoom in enough, we can even see the individual posts. We can also use the radio buttons at the bottom of the map to overlay the trend or sentiment as a gradient color on the bubbles. Now let's take a peek at the widgets in this dashboard. The location coverage widget gives us location information that can be obtained from the post location or from the author's profile location. The phrases by top countries and regions shows the most significant phrases in the top 5 countries and regions by volume. The top cities highlights the top 5 cities with the most volume of posts. The top locations widget shows the top 5 countries or regions with the most volume of posts. The top location groups widget displays the top location groups by volume. Location groups are configurable based on your organization's definition of regions. And finally, the sentiment by country or region shows the sentiment for the top 5 countries or regions by volume. The sources dashboard focuses on social media sources to help us understand which sources are driving the most conversations. The sources history chart shows us the daily posts on each source in the last week. The activities widget shows the breakdown by posts, replies, and shares. The top phrases by source widget displays the most significant phrases on each source. The volume change widget shows the change in volume of posts from the previous period. The authors by source widget displays the total number of unique authors by source. That wraps up a quick tour of the various dashboards and widgets in our analytics tool that can help you understand and analyze what people are saying about any topic of interest to you, such as your products, brands, and services. Thanks for watching.